Hello everybody and welcome back to Tomb Raider. Alright, I am a little sad to report that I didn't find the, what is it, that mission that we still have to do in Paititi. But I did find her over here as I was scouring for resources.
How do you do?
Alright, do I need to buy anything from you? Not really. Well,
Jutsurkin. Nip olal. Kikik oltech. Jutsurkin.
alright, I have money again.
Utsulkin titech ahaw.
So yeah, this is the location here in what's this called, Kwakyaku.
Chawilbasho. Kinkonik hachmakohi.
And like I said, I didn't find that the mission I was looking for, but I did find something else interesting. Actually, no, not this yet. If I go to my map, you see here one mission. Over here, one mission. But if I go to fast travel, over here, mission completed 2. Over here, missions completed 1 out of 2. So we might still have a mission in here. Although it says 1. So yeah, a little confusing. And this is just your regular quests. And the second one was the what was the DLC one? Oh, I forgot what it's called. We went to the Forge. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it's referring to. But yeah, couldn't find that second, well, not second, the last mission here in Paititi. I ran all over the city, in the cave, even up here. Maybe I missed it. But for now, let's go back here. And we have some exploring to do. And after I finish collecting maybe everything around there, maybe then it will pop up or something. I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna stick with this outfit. It's called Broken or something. I have no idea how to correctly pronounce it. Okay, still a little confused why I can't run in the middle of the town. Alright, Jonah, I'm back after a long pause. Alright, are you gonna say anything?
Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
Okay, I think that's kind of a dead giveaway. Oh, there's another one over there. So let's search for the documents and stuff. Hope I don't trigger anything if I get too close to that. I think that's the way in the next part of this section. Okay, we have document here.
The door closed and a silence settled. so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. "I found it," he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room, walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it.
Okay, if I destroy this, the document up. I don't want to destroy this. Is there a way through? Oh no, there's a document there.
The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors.
Alright, so that's over there. And come on. That's up as well. Here, I kinda don't want to touch that.
"25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles, guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces.
Okay, here we go. This or that? Okay, this one is more suspicious because only that is glowing.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings.
Okay, that might be the way. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, there's definitely something behind there. I don't remember. Is it like a combination between that and that? Let's go up and get the other documents.
26th of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. "This is where we were meant to be," he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. "We will spread the true word of God from this small mission," he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. "We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box." Jonah, this book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother, James, were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 Epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage of victims of poisoning and burns.
Okay, I'm walking. Times that's not a good sign. Am I done? No, I have 3 more. Okay, so it might be connected to that. My walking, I mean.
This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission. Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, de la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 3 dozen. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother de la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well. Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. His light leads the way.
Okay, I think there was a cross behind that wall over there. I think I have to break that, do something with the cross, and then do something with the wall over there. Alright, what do you want? Are you that important that I have to walk?
The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse.
Okay, so that's the way I have to go. Let's see what we have behind this door. Actually, wall. Come on.
This cross. It looks like it's from the 17th century.
That's it. Okay. Now question. Should I continue? I think if I'm gonna go through this, it's a kind of one-way trip. Should I make another run back to Paititi and try to find this mission? Not entirely sure if it's up here. Ah, screw it. Should be able to do it even after.
There's a whole mural under here. Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere.
Already found it.
When we find the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this.
That actually worked.
Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads.
Thanks.
Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light.
Is it just me or did Jonah's hair disappear? Didn't he used to have like a tail or something?
Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Yeah, I know that.
That did it.
Let me look. Okay, 100% complete. Nice.
I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you,
Sounds like a hint.
or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked. The light leads this way. Oh, what happened to these people?
It looks like the light activated something.
Lara! Are you all right? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. There's a woman in this one.
Okay. So which way am I supposed to go? That way?
These people look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt.
Okay, is this the right one? I have no idea. I'm not a religious scholar. Okay, that was wrong.
This must be Station 4. Let's have a look at these frescoes.
Okay, so you grab onto those and you grab your hands, then the spikes come out up. You can easily avoid this trap by just lying down. Might be hard to get your hands unstuck, but you'll be alive.
Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky.
Okay, so we just activated this one.
There's a woman in this one.
Right, so I have to activate that one.
It looks like he's accepting the cross here.
Okay, so accepting the crosses, that's like the first stage, so... I have no idea. I'm just winging it.
People look like they were tortured. Hung up in the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt. I'll get it.
I wonder if I put it there, is it gonna do something? Alright. Process of elimination.
Jesus falls a second time. Lara, is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies. Isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick.
This must be Station 6. Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
Okay.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
It would be a huge help if I actually knew the stations.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion with mummies? Seems
She's wiping
sacrilegious.
his... I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is a sect from the pamphlet.
Alright, are you two done talking? I kind of want to figure out what the stations are.
This is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
They're carrying him.
Okay, so is
That
that...
inscription. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are unable to kill the soul. Is that meant for us?
Don't let Lopez get in your head. He's caused enough trouble already.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, let me do it. Come on, I want to punch him. I want to punch him. Let me figure out which is which here. I have no idea.
He's carrying the cross. Think he's taking up the cross.
Okay, so is this the first one?
Jesus, nailed to the cross. She's wiping his face, I think. They're lifting him. They're carrying him.
Okay, so I think this is the last one. Right. Which one was... First one? I think this one?
Think he's taking up the cross.
I think that's the one. Okay, how do I do this? Can I change it to this one?
Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
Yeah, but I kinda... Or wait a second. When we enter, she said this is like station 6 or something. What's station 6? Is it when he's nailed to the cross? Okay, I honestly have no idea what to do here. I think we have to find the right one and not activate all of them. At first I thought we had to activate them like in order, like from when he takes the cross and do the whole journey. Now I'm not so sure. If I do this...
What's the first step of the crucifixion?
Not sure. Maybe it's on that pamphlet.
Strange there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
Okay, so he picks up the cross and then he falls down. Can I send the light to the other side? How do I do that? Can't shoot that or anything. If I move this... Okay, that doesn't help me with anything. How do I get the light to the other side? That's my question. I don't remember how I did this the first time. But by what Lara said, we have to figure out stages, so
I think he's taking up the cross.
this would be the first one.
He's carrying the cross.
Carrying it. Okay, he's getting nailed.
She's wiping his face, I think.
Okay, so it's that, that one. Then he gets nailed to the cross. Then this one maybe?
They're lifting him.
Or no, this one and then being nailed to the cross, I think. Then the last one, this here. Can I find the pamphlet? I have no idea where it is. No, not that. This? No. Alright, I hated how they did this one. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end this one here. Gonna try not to look online to see if I can actually figure this out on my own. I'm gonna try to find the pamphlet, wherever it is, in that mess of relics or whatever they are. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to do some of that YouTube stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe, maybe even share. Also, maybe check out my Rumble channel. And until next time, take care.